Look, guys, got the bird. I'm about to put him in the refrigerator, let him brine. Got some. Yeah, how do you guys make your greens? Woo! Old school style for me. So, got some turkey necks here as well. Turkey necks here as well. The pot. All this stuff. So you know how your place looks for Thanksgiving. I got two places. I'm about to go here. I'm gonna start it here. Start it here with the collard greens. Go ahead and cut them up. Well, wash them, cut them up, and get them started. And then we're gonna go to the next place and do the rest. So I'm gonna show you guys what I've learned since being in Florida about these collard greens, and these two specifically together. So pray you guys are doing well. Pray all is well, and I'm gonna see you guys the rest of this video. Love ya.
Big guy, watch out. They gon' feel us when we roll. They call them big guys, and we be putting.
All right, guys, we rolling. Let's go ahead and make some room here. Put this turkey up here in a minute. Get these guys together. Got these from Kroger. Get started. Yes, sir. It's a lot of them. I was surprised at the fine greens, collard greens, but we don't want to doing it like they used to do it. I'm not gonna bore you with all the details here, but just want to get started. Say hey to you guys. Let me do this. Let me go ahead and get these guys situated. And once we get them all situated, we'll wash them off and all that good stuff, okay? Alright guys, got these guys going. I'm going to go ahead and get them cut up. They all washed up. Go ahead and get them cut up. Then we'll go from there. Stay tuned. Alright guys, got them all washed up. Use some vinegar and some lemon juice, and got them all clean here. So I'm gonna take them, and I'm gonna, wish I had two hands. Go ahead and get them all chopped up and get them ready for the pot. So you guys stay tuned. I'm gonna put this on speedy real quick, and go get through it. Right, so first I'll just show you guys. I'm gonna roll them up like you do like a sushi roll. I'm gonna roll them all up. And I cut mine really thin, so it won't take forever for it to cook. Like really thin. Really thin. About a fourth of an inch or so. Keep going till they're all, it's a lot of greens. I realize how many I got here. As you see, nice and thin. Well, they're not that thin, but they're not thin enough. Help with those stems too. All right, so let's go ahead and get the rest of them done. All right, guys, there we go. Nice and thin. That way it won't take forever cooking. It's a lot of them. I still had some left over, so I think this is enough. Yeah, this is enough. So got my water already boiling with the smoked turkeys in it. This is going to be for the dressing. So yes, sir. We're going to get them in the pot. Add some bell pepper and onion. Onion and bell pepper. All right, guys, got a cabbage here. Yes, sir. I know you guys know how to make cabbage, but it's gonna be a little bit different here. I'm going to get them all cut up here. All right, go get this cabbage started. Now what I'm gonna do with the cabbages, I'm gonna actually add it to my collard greens. It's gonna be more like a stretch them a little bit, and also give them a different flavor, a different twist on them. The good thing about this cabbage, it takes on the flavor of the collard greens. So I'm gonna take these, do it just like I did the collard greens. Just cut them in real thin. Real thin. And we're gonna add them to the pot with the collard greens. So the good thing about the collard greens, they're already seasoned. Just gonna take on the seasoning of that. Cut them one more time. There we go. All right, I'm going to get these guys cut up. All right, guys, got the cabbage all cut up. Now we're gonna take this cabbage with a nice clean hand and add it to the collard greens. Of course, you want to wait till the collard greens are just about done, then add your cabbage. Because it doesn't take long for cabbage to cook. Okay. Add that cabbage on the top. It's a good way to stretch your collard greens, because you don't have the collard greens. You see all the collard greens I had? They shrunk to like half a pot. It's a good little trick I learned. Okay. I'm gonna take these here, get them down in there. Sorry about the steam, guys. Got an angle. Get them down in there. Get some of that flavor. There we go. Some of that flavor. It's already flavored all up in there. The cooking meat is already in there as well too. All right, guys, good to go. Let's go ahead and get them all covered up. And then let that cabbage go ahead and cook. I'm gonna let it cook until it gets, keep your eye on it. I'm gonna let it cook until it gets a little tender. Then we're gonna take it out and then taste it to see how the flavor goes. All right, guys, trying to show you as much as I can show you. See how the cabbage is starting to cook and get cook into it. Yeah, that's what you want. Sorry about that. It's gonna cook until where it's gonna just mix in with the collard greens. And the steam from it being covered up is gonna cook the cabbage. And then once that cabbage is cooked, basically this meal is over. It's done. It's done. Just about. So just let it go and cook. Guys, here we go. Cabbage is done. I'm just gonna mix the collard green in it. Of course, the cabbage is gonna take on the taste of the flavor of the collard greens. And this is really done. This is done. Collard greens out there. There we go. Yeah, that's it, guys. This stuff really nice. Of course, you can taste it. Make sure the flavor is good. If you want to add sugar or some other flavoring, definitely. There we go. The collard greens with a twist. Which got smoked turkey mix in it. Nice flavor with vinegar. Season all, salt and pepper, garlic pepper, mixed garlic, and the cabbage. So then when you turn the sugar off, it's good to go. Of course, you taste it and see if you need to add anything else to it. All right, on to the next thing. Actually, I'm gonna taste it. It's mixed in there. All right, guys, here we go. Let's taste this hot. Don't need nothing else. The cabbage took on the flavor of the collard greens perfectly. So make sure you taste it before you decide to add anything else to it. Of course, when you get it on your plate, you add your hot sauce and whatever else, but this is perfect. So little trick I learned. So I hope you guys enjoy that trick. So on to the next. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna have to separate this, like one side, no meat, and the other side, I can just add the meat. So I'm just gonna separate these guys because my lovely does not eat meat, but can have like the flavor of it. Just can't have the actual meat. So I'm just gonna separate it. So I'm finished with this pot. I don't have many pots, but cause for a minute I didn't have anything to cook with. Well, trust me, I don't have many pots. Anyway, this is gonna be for serving anyway. So it's gonna go to a different house. So this side does not have meat. Make sure I get that on that side over here. No meat. You can just pick out the meat. Okay. That'd be good. Just make sure I get no meat over there. All right, cool. So not a vegetarian, just don't like meat, period. Can't have it. Like that's okay with a kid, so it's all good. I do. I love the meat. Inside cabbage and collard green mixture. I'm gonna take all this out just to reuse the pot and also to be able to transport it to another house. Okay. But it turned out pretty good. You can see it. Of course, we'll make a plate later so you get a good idea what it looks like. But the taste is on point. Very good, on point. All right, so guys, stay tuned. Thank you. You guys got some sweet potatoes in here. I'm gonna go ahead and boil them. I mean, normally you peel them first, but I'm just gonna boil them and then take them out the shell afterwards. So I ain't got time to sit here and boil them. You know, I'll peel them right now. But yeah, I got sweet potatoes on my sweet potato pie. And this chicken right here is gonna be half of the dressing, half for gravy, and then to make the other half with no meat. And then I'm gonna put me some pinto beans in there. You guys, I thought I'd show you this as well. Remember the pot I had with the chicken? Taking all the chicken out, and we're gonna use the broth. This is homemade broth. I had a fryer. I'm gonna use this for my dressing. Okay, I'm just taking it all out. Use it for the dressing, and I'm gonna use the same pot as well for the pinto beans. And I also got a box of chicken broth right here as well, just in case this is not enough. But I always like to have homemade broth. So make sure I get all the meat out of here. All right, just want to pop in and tell you guys that. Guys, just in case you're wondering how I was going to get the rest of the chicken particles out of there, I use an actual dishcloth. Clean dishcloth, you definitely use a clean one. And it get all the particles out. And underneath it should be straight broth. Yes, sir. So you get the flavor and everything. All right. Yes, this is for my non-meat eaters. So they can have meat, but they can have the flavor of it. It'll be cooked in meat, but just don't actually like the meat. Like you may not like bananas. They don't like bananas. You don't like bananas, you just don't eat them. But they just don't like meat. So I don't know. But it is what it is. Just want to show you guys a little trick. So, yeah, so cornbread is complete. Now normally we put butter and all that stuff on it, but since it's going into a dressing, I don't even bother. So just wait for that to cool off, and we're gonna mix up our dressing. Yeah, guys, I'm running these beans. We're gonna run the beans with just clear water first to get them partially. Instead of like, I don't have time to soak them, so I'm just gonna partially boil them, and then I'm turn around and I'm gonna add my my broth that I made. And then we're gonna do onion, bell pepper, the holy trinity of food. So stay tuned. Yeah, guys, cornbread is out. I'm gonna crush it up. It tastes so good. I make the best cornbread when I'm not even thinking about it. So it's really good cornbread, buttermilk cornbread. And I got the holy trinity, celery, onions, and bell pepper. I'm gonna add to that. Add that right now, actually. I cut them up real small, so you won't have big chunks when you eat it. I got my broth in 2 cups right here. My strained broth. Go ahead and get this mixture together. Also use 2 boxes. Stovetop stuffing. And basically what this is, it's basically for more flavor. Brings the flavor, so you just add that in there. Add it on top. Of course, you got the breading, you got the seasoning. This is turkey flavor. Add that to that. And I even need 2 boxes. One may be good enough. So I'm just gonna leave it in 1 box. It's not many people eat this anyway, so. And then we're gonna run a broth. Get the flavor. Nice firm spoon. And get the mixing. Get the mixing. You should swap salt and pepper, sage out as well too. Get ready to add that. And then we also have cream of chicken. Let me do 1 or 2 of those. Cream of chicken. Alright. Mix that in there. By the consistency or how much bread that you have, you may want to add 2. So I'm gonna add 2 to this one. And of course, some more broth, and you got to taste it to make sure it's perfect. Old school cooking. Nothing to it but to do it. So we go ahead and get this all mixed up, guys, and be right back. And I'm at a can of cream and celery as well too. Yes, sir. Get the mixing. Mix it to the consistency you want. Add more broth in here. To get a nice wet consistency, so when it cooks, it'll still be nice and juicy. Well, not really juicy, but it won't be dry. Yes, sir. Hey guys, dressing is good to go. By me using the broth that was already flavored from the chicken, adding to this, I didn't have to do anything to it, like at all. It's almost too flavorful, so you got to be careful as well too. So. But I'm gonna put it in this pan here and we're gonna throw it in the oven at 375 for like 40-45 minutes. Let's get it. Got some potatoes, all de-skinned, peeled. It's called peeled. Peeled. They're peeled. And I'm just using this little thing to just cut them in half because it's so small. I don't have like an industrial kitchen. I'm just basically using what I got. And then we use this to make the little slices. And we're gonna make us a scallop potato. Yes, sir. Alright guys, got them all sliced up here. Nice little one. It did the trick actually. Look at it. It did the trick. Alright. Let's go ahead and get these guys in a casserole dish. Get some butter, get some cream, get some cheese. You know what I mean. And go ahead and get these guys cooked. Hey guys, it's hard to film and everything and cook, but got my scallop potatoes going. I made a cheese sauce for them. Not too thick. It's ready, so we're gonna go ahead and get these guys in the oven. Well, in the casserole dish, and go from there. So, scallop potatoes. Got the pinto beans right here. They're cooking. The dressing is in the oven. The cornbread was bomb, and collard greens is just sitting here waiting. So you guys stay tuned. All right, guys. Next day, Thanksgiving. Got the pies ready. They came out really good, really good. Got banana pudding as well too. Yes, sir. Okay, this is collard greens. This is the dressing. everywhere. Making cheese and scallop potatoes. I make some rice. And of course the beans. Gravy. And that guy right there. Let's look at that. Put that in the pudding. Just cookies through it.